this match is brought to you by Aces Pro Wrestling Boots, your source for wrestling boots, masks, and toys. Check out their booth tonight, right outside the Lion's Den.
There are a lot of reasons to come to Lions Pride sports events. Of course, the in-ring action at the top of the list. But Aces Pro Wrestling Boots having their booth and their incredible offers on hand. It's an amazing assortment you can't miss. Speaking of amazing assortments, it's a gauntlet match now.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing competitor number 1. Accompanied to the ring by the voice, Lieutenant Dan. From the South Pole, he weighed in this morning at 190 pounds. Kool Daddi Denzell!
An assortment of Lion's Den trainees will make up this matchup. Kool Daddi Denzell looking to avoid a losing streak because last month here at the Den, it was Kool Daddi and Jay Alexander going one-on-one. In the end, though, the purveyor of punishment, who won earlier tonight against Matthias, was able to score the victory against Denzel. So Lieutenant Dan and Kool Daddi looking to avoid another loss. But this young competitor, now coming in as the other half of the first leg, is looking to create the first winning streak of his young career. Time for the Canadian Dragon in the Lion's Den.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing competitor number 2 from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. He weighed in this morning at 195 pounds, the Canadian Dragon, Shimbashi!
This young man from Edmonton has impressed early on, but again looking to string together victories. It was last month, Battle in Bryan, that Zane Valero, who we'll see at some point later in this gauntlet, was unable to top the Dragon. It's Dragon's Wings that spelled the end of Gen Z's night and gave Shimbashi a victory. Again, looking for 2 straight now. Gauntlet match, 4 competitors, each of them trainees from the Lion's Den training facility, which of course we are in at this very moment in time. As the bell rings, we don't know the order of competitors. Obviously, we know the first 2, but it'll be pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification that will advance one of these 2 men to whoever drew number 3 in the matchup, and then of course a 4th competitor awaits at the end. We start with 2 of the top young athletes, certainly agile, mobile, and wanting to top one another in this contest. The old saying, anything you can do, we'll see who can do better in this contest. Again, these 4 Lion's Den trainees, they know each other very well. There are bragging rights for sure when they go back into training. Whoever ends up winning this gauntlet, and of course different legs of it as well, will lend opportunities for those bragging rights. Denzel backing Shimbashi into the corner. Referee going to break things up. Denzel up and over after the trades of chops, but Shimbashi, is able to roll out of the roll up, and now a Dragon's Wings. Denzel getting his foot to the rope, though. That was absolutely huge, as we saw how quickly Zane Valero succumbed to that submission that Shimbashi has crafted here at the Lion's Den training facility. They lock up center of the ring one more time. Shimbashi taken over, obtaining the arm. Shimbashi trying to find his way out, rolls back, but must twist there by Denzel. Shimbashi trying to get his arm and shoulder free. There's a little arm drag there with that arm that had been barred. Now, Denzel is rolled back to his feet, reverses the Irish whip. Shimbashi runs right into that spinning elbow. Kool Daddi looking for a momentum, looking for a victory. Oh, looking for the Kool Daddi cutter. But Shimbashi was able to back out of it and rolling up Denzel. It's over. Shimbashi advances.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shimbashi has won the first match of the Lion's Den Gauntlet.
Respect shown by Shimbashi to Denzel, who comes up short again. And
now
one more time to the drawing board for he and Lieutenant Dan. We'll see if they can get back on track at our future events. But now we know who competitor number 3 is in this match, and it's a rematch.
I wanna sit back and watch my flag ascend. My name is Thunder, Lightning. My name is something very frightening.
Valero either missed his cue or is making the Canadian Dragon wait a little bit further. Nonetheless, it is a rematch from last month at Oh, jeez. Come on. Really? Coming in the back door to get the second leg of this gauntlet underway. I want to note a couple of things about Zane Valero. He demonstrated, or he's demonstrating, I think, both of them here. One is the body transformation. You go back to, well, oh, geez. Is that going to be it? That quickly, Valero off the side slam into the cover, but Dragon kicks out. The body transformation, I want you to go back on our Facebook or our YouTube channels and look at the initial match from the fall of 2020 for Zane Valero and the body change that he's undergone. He has transformed. He's done an amazing job of adding muscle and strength. The other thing I want you to note, he's still the same brat from that first night. Cover by Zane for Shimbashi. I'm sure he's thankful that Mr. Valero did not choose to spell his last name, but again, the attitude and the entitlement on display by Zane Valero. Shimbashi looking to avoid that package stunner. Oh! That was a Shining Wizard variation, I think, and that's a 3 count. He nailed him right on the nose. You see him holding his face. It's over. Shimbashi advances.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, Shimbashi.
And just like that, all of the ego of Zane Valero was kicked in the face, essentially, and now he's out of this matchup, which means only one man to go, and we know just who that man is. Jay Austin, who initially debuted here in Lions Pride Sports targeting Matthias, and after the headline was able to prevail in a brutal street fight, it is now the Outlaw. Well, thought for a second he may sneak in.
From Knox City, Texas, he weighed in this morning at 190 pounds, the Outlaw, Jay Austin.
Thought for a second he might take the Valero method and find a way to ambush Shimbashi. Again, referring back to our battle in Bryan, where Shimbashi's opponent in this last match did everything he could to take out the headline, but in the end, all these power moves weren't enough. It was a spear by Matthias after a wild swing and a miss with the cowbell that ended up pinning the Outlaw's shoulders to the mat. Now Jay Austin looking to avenge defeat against another Star Lions Den trainee as Shimbashi steps forward to meet the Outlaw. Kick to the midsection and up goes Shimbashi. Down goes Shimbashi, and is he out is the question. Just like that, the Outlaw, 2, and kick out. Canadian Dragon still not done yet, but the Outlaw certainly with a distinct advantage, having come in last.
You just ain't good enough. You're terrible. You're terrible. Hey, off the throat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Off the throat.
One more cover by Austin and a kick out. Canadian Dragon looking to hang in there. Question is, how much longer can he go? How much gas is left in this tank? And all of the weight now of the Outlaw on top of Shimbashi as he pulls back on that neck, trying to end this matchup early on in the third and final leg. Swinging neck breaker delivered by Shimbashi. Outlaw favoring the back of his head. This brawler who can really absorb a ton of punishment. A little bit dazed and confused as a result of Shimbashi's counter. Outlaw charging in though. And Austin takes 2 boots to the chest. Shimbashi trying to buy himself time. Now using Outlaw's momentum. The drop toe hold sending the face of Austin into the second turnbuckle. Shimbashi trying to regain some strength. Cover by Outlaw after the slam and a kick out. The Dragon is not done quite yet. Knox City versus Edmonton. 2 very different styles of competitors. But Shimbashi at this point willing to brawl. It may be his only way back. He's having to stand toe-to-toe, fist-to-fist with Austin. Big elbow strike right across the head. Same comes Shimbashi. One more time. Oh, Austin was looking for a slam again, but in the end, it is Shimbashi trying to squeeze the oxygen out, and now down to the mat. It's the Dragon's Wings one more time. Is this it? Will the Outlaw tap? Wait a minute. What is Zane Valero doing here? As Austin clearly tapped there, but the referee is distracted. Brian's got to get Zane Valero off of the apron. Shimbashi, he's going to do the work for our referee, but Kool Daddi's out again. Kool Daddi hitting the cutter on Zane Valero. And now it's back to Shimbashi and Austin. Wait a minute, it's a cowbell. Austin with the cowbell, and the ref didn't see the strike. And that's going to do it. Austin, underhanded.
The winner of the Lions Den Gauntlet, the Outlaw, Jay Austin.
Zane Valero coming out to exact revenge against Shimbashi. And it was Kool Daddi Denzell ultimately neutralizing the Valero interference, but with the referee trying to deal with all the chaos, it was a strike across the head of Shimbashi with that cowbell that the referee did not see. I would say these four men have a lot of beef with one another. But it's the biggest of the bunch. The fourth man in the gauntlet needing a cowbell and a referee distraction to ultimately emerge victorious. But a win is a win, or at least that's what Jay Austin will say. The Outlaw comes through.
Let's take it outside.